hardly see anything. Fogging up big time. I'm off right now to try out my new coffee maker and do a few other bits and bats as far as crafty stuff is concerned. So I was hoping to fly the drone a little bit. We'll have to see how things work out weather-wise, because it is fairly grey and very, very misty, so we'll just have to see. So I'm up on the moors, guys. I thought by coming up here might be able to escape some of the cloud, but as you can see, visibility is pretty darn rubbish. Yeah, I've still got a bit to go yet. There's tons of blowdown, so I'm going to have to traverse and overcome them obstacles. I've got a new pot, cooking pot like Billy can, but I can make coffee, real coffee from this Billy can, so I'm going to test that out. And yeah, it's just do a few other things as well, do a bit of crafty stuff. And I've got a sheath to a decent ornamental looking sheath to make, because the sheath that I made whilst doing an overnighter with Mickey, well, that was good enough practically, you know, to carry the knife around without it damaging me or anybody else. So that was good, but yeah, you want something a little bit more ornamental. And the thing is, I also want I want it to be more of a neck knife. This is some of the hostile environment I'm going to have to traverse. I'll show you. And I've also got a question for you guys as well. You might be able to help me out with this one, and that is your standard issue gas mask, military gas mask. Does it prevent viral infections? Does it stop the virus? Any virus? That's what I want to know. Maybe you guys can help me out. As far as I'm aware, any airborne virus, your standard issue gas mask does not prevent you from getting the virus. But maybe you guys know something different. Appreciate it if you could help me out. Answer's not on a postcard, just put a little mention there in the comment section of this video, and give me an idea of whether a gas mask actually stops the virus, any virus. That looks like a deer print, that. You've got some bird prints there. There's a grouse there just a couple of minutes ago. May have been a small deer around, but I can't see no print other than the one that we've seen so far. But I saw a grouse fly from this area, so I am assuming that it's a grouse. But I'll keep my eye open for any other prints. I'm going back on myself a little bit here. Just walked into a massive boggy area. Not good when your foot goes knee deep into the water. It's not pleasant. Not sure what fungi that is. Frozen. That's not hedgehog fungi. Yeah, it's hard to tell. hard to tell for sure. I'm not one for taking a gamble. That's it with any fungi. You've got to be absolutely spot on. You've got to be absolutely cocksure that you know what you're doing, because it just ain't worth it. The calorific benefits are fairly minimal anyway. So you don't want to be, I've said this before on the channel, but you certainly don't want to be chow downing on something, cooking a nice, I don't know, omelette with something that's going to give you serious stomach cramps. Never mind it killing you, it could just disable you. So yeah, we're going to sack that. I'm just going to try and find a nice spot now to pitch up and start cooking. See what I can find, eh? Ja baixi. Ja baixi. So that's the top. And I'll go through that with you in a minute. We use the old firebox. Yeah, I've done a review on this, guys. If you've not already seen it, I'll leave a link for you to have a look. Let's just clear a bit of this moss out of the way. There you go, that can sit in there, nice and tidy. Then you want to slide this little shelf there, that's going to catch the coals in the bottom. That goes on top. Yeah, so now we've got that set up, need to go and get some wood. Yeah, once this is on the boil, I'll show you how this ingenious little piece of kit works. So we don't want anything off the ground. These little bits are good to start the fire off with. All this. It should be a good kindling. Little bits and bats, even though it's full of snow. Dry some of them twigs out. That'll be going in no time. So whilst the fire's warming up and we're getting some coals, let me show you this new cup. I've got the ground coffee inside there, nice Italiano coffee. Then what we have is the filtering process. You can connect all this together and it creates the plunger. So the filter has to stack behind this piece. So this piece, like so. You've got to align it all. Once you've done that, you stick this piece through, and you've got one final bit that screws on. There you go. Let's get this boil on, and then we could try it out and see if it actually tastes any good. It's pretty chilly, isn't it, Badge? So next on the menu, we've got the brew. Now we're going to have some eggy and bacony on a nice slice of breadchen. Beautiful stuff. One man starving. Bacon's coming along now. Been a weird one, hasn't it? Been a weird 2020. All I can say is let's hope things improve massively. It hasn't been fun for some people, has it? Let's face it. For some people it's been dire, especially those people who've lost someone. Also, those people who've lost someone because of business, or they've lost the business. That seems to have had the biggest effect, the way these things have been actually handled. So I just hope that everyone's getting through it the best they can. There's nothing really much more to say. I'm not going to go into all the politics of it all, because I don't think this is what you've come for. Plenty of other good channels out there where you can find out sort of like information and stuff, and it's always worth doing that, doing as much research as you can for your own health and for the health of the country, whichever country you're from. But there is a silver lining regarding the number of people who have died in comparison to previous years. Whilst that may have risen, it hasn't risen too crazily, one might say. It could have been far worse. I think 2021 we're still going to have a bit of, there's going to be a bit of hassle, that's all I can say. There is going to be a bit of hassle here and across the water. Don't worry, Badge, there's more for you, girl. She's already nicked 2 pieces. They were for her, incidentally, but she never asked for permission. Like she would. Is that your plate, Badge? Badge, you sneaking the bacon again. 2 pieces of bacon, you just say, get out of it. It's alright, Badge. It's for you anyway. Right, whenever you do bacon, there is no chance of getting away with a decent egg. And we'll just see how this goes. The Garipuko knife. Good for cutting bread. Good for other things as well. That's how it's going to be, something like that, I think. Let's see how that works out. Nearly scrambled egg. I don't want to burn it, you see. Get on there. Shouldn't really need to add salt because bacon's salty enough. Salty! Yeah, baby. Looking good, badge, isn't it? Pretty nice and warm now. You just can't beat these burners, can you? Nice. I think we can safely say that's nicely done. It's looking good. It's looking more than good, actually. Oh yes. You can't see me there, can you guys? This is to you. All the people who've watched, shared, subscribed. Just thanks for watching, that's all I can say. A lot of you guys out there, you know your stuff, you know what you're doing. You don't need me to tell you. And then there are newcomers, some of the younglings. They're just learning along the way. So they might find the odd video handy. Even if it gives someone the inspiration just to get out. That motivation that it takes just to get out of the goddamn bedroom. Because it's hard work. There's a lot of people suffering out there. And I know I've mentioned this before, but they struggle to get out of bed. They just they get a mental block. They don't feel confident enough to go out. But let me tell you, you can do it. Anyone out there can do it. I know it's a cliche, if I can do it, anyone can do it, but you know, I've been to some dark places in life. You know, I nearly died once when I was run over. Years and years ago that was. Left pretty in a bad way for a couple of years. That's probably for another video, but yeah, for 2 years I couldn't leave the house. Then eventually I could leave the house, but it was a simple A to B, get some food in, let's say, and back, and that was it. No excursions, no going up mountains, no sleeping out in all weathers, no overnighters. Seriously unfit physically and mentally at that time. But not really on about that too much. Like I say, if people are interested, I'll do another video on it or something like that. But I'm just happy that people are watching a channel. I'm not bothered how many. I don't care. For me, it's an hobby. It's an interest. And it's a way of socialising with people across the world as well. So it's fascinating. I've spoken to some brilliant people in Russia, America, Canada, all across the UK, Australia. Amazing. Like that sandwich was absolutely amazing. So yeah, thanks guys, really appreciate you watching and sharing it and showing that you're interested. I've had some great comments, I've had some oddball comments from, I don't know, trolls or whatever, but them don't bother me. The comments where people are interested and they've learned something from it and they've been inspired and so forth, it's what matters. It warms my heart anyway. So guys, I am gonna, Badgie's just chowing down there on the egg and the bacon. I'm gonna go and have this coffee. Come and join me. Let's have a coffee together. See if I've got a spoon on me. We have a spoon. La Bargian. 1, 2. Let's have a 3. Kettle's nice and hot. Beautiful. Right. What I'm going to do is pour this in and I'll let it stew for a little while. Anyone need to go to the toilet? You go to the toilet if you need to. Don't worry. I'll keep it on hold. Been stewing for a bit. So I'm going to give you my honest opinion. You definitely need a sturdy thing to actually pour it from. As you can see there guys, there ain't no bits. Right, honest opinion. Honest Indians and all that business. Honest opinion, I may have put too much coffee in, but then again, we'll see. Can you see my pupils dilating? Oh, that's gorgeous. I haven't actually. That was just about right, that. Oh, God, that's good. Good, that badge. Yeah, you can't have none. Not for doges. Look at me like that, as much as you want, but it's not for doges. There's not one bit in, not one bit. Not a floater. That's lovely. Nice one, our kid. Come up trumps again. The old goods. Yule present. Very nice. Very, very quiet and still. The fog hasn't lifted, so I don't think we're going to get any drone footage. We'll see though. I might give it a bash in a bit. But I'm glad you could join me, guys. I'm glad you could join me. It's been an experience. Been very nice just to get out and have a nice lunch and good walk in the countryside. I did have one incident where I was going over what we used to call years ago camel's heads, basically big tufts of grass that stick up, and as I was walking across the marsh, I didn't expect it actually to be so boggy, but the thing is, it has been raining for the past month, so it's hardly surprising really. But yeah, I slipped and went up to the kneecap, not balls deep, but getting up there, let's say. But it was nearly touching the cloth. Well, that's all I could say. But other than that, it's been a nice day out. Nice getting out and about, even though it's been a bit chilly. But, so I think I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. There may be some drone footage, there may be not. If there isn't, I apologise. But I don't know if it's going to be that good anyway. But I'm going to pack up now, get all this packed up, and make my way back. But it's been fun. Thanks for joining me. Lovely coffee. I'll see you guys in 2021. Sounds all scientific, that, doesn't it? Or sci-fi. But I'll see you in 2021 for more fun and shenanigans. Ciao for now.